So I've gotten my hands on a Steam Deck. I've had my deck now for about 2 weeks. And even though I haven't done that many things with it, this thing continues to blow my mind. Keep in mind that as I got the Steam Deck and waiting for it to come in, I also bought my girlfriend a $400 Switch. That's right, she has the Switch OLED. And I told her before buying it that maybe it's best to get the Steam Deck. She didn't know anything about the Steam Deck. And now as I record this March 9th, I currently have 16 games and she only has 1. Every game, every title that she wants, I can get with no problem. The Steam Deck is truly remarkable. Not only playing major titles like Call of Duty, Hogwarts, the new Sonic game, Frontiers. It also handles emulation like it's nothing. At this point, I have 9 PS2 titles, 2 GameCube titles, 1 Game Boy title, and 1 PSP title. For my regular Steam games, I have Black Ops 3 and Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain, along with Apex Legends. All 3 of those games I had right out the gate because of the games I already currently had on Steam. Whatever you have on your Steam library is instantly ported to your Steam Deck. And my initial impressions of this device when I opened it up is that it was bigger than I thought it would be. Like a lot of people, I would sit there and watch multiple videos about the Steam Deck, everything you can do with it. I see people holding it in their hand and everything, but it's not until you hold the device yourself that you notice how big the device is. Now, that doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. This is great. I have a lot of plans for my Switch involving different plugins that I have not installed yet, like Decky Loader, fully customizing my Steam Deck experience out. For those ones who have Steam Decks out there, let me know in the comment section below. What games are you playing? Are they regular Steam games, or are you playing emulator titles? Should I install Windows 10 on my Steam Deck? Right now I do want an option to play Fortnite, and there's no possible way to play it on the Steam Deck without using an xCloud or some type of remote play off a PS5 or an Xbox. There are some Call of Duty titles that I can't get through the Steam library, like Call of Duty Vanguard. So having Windows will also prove to be useful for playing titles that's not currently on Steam. I also like how the Steam Deck is basically a SCUF controller. You have 4 customizable buttons on the back of your Steam Deck. It's not awkward. Your hand goes right to those buttons naturally. And it has proven great for when I play Black Ops 3 because it is a booster Call of Duty. So of course, taking my thumbs off the control stick is not a good option. Just to press the A button to boost up. I can use the back paddles to pretty much boost up without taking my aim off the enemies. So right out the gate, I bought the 64 gig model. And as soon as I turn it on to try to go ahead and download a title, I couldn't, because 64 gigs is not enough, especially to play most modern day games. So I went to my local Best Buy and I bought a 512 gig SD card. Steam Deck had no problem with this SD card, loading games on this SD card. I can even switch to desktop mode and download my emulation games, which I'm not going to show how I did that because of copyright reasons. But just know that you can download all of those games to your Steam Deck without a computer involved. I have not hooked this thing up to a computer. I have not docked it. I haven't did anything as far as external from my Steam Deck. So my plans for the future involving the Steam Deck is I'm going to upload more videos of the many tweaks that I download for it, plugins, etc. Since the Steam Deck did open me up to a lot of games, a lot of newer and older titles, I will be buying those and seeing how it runs on the Steam Deck. It's just something about sitting over here on my Steam Deck playing PS2 titles like Shadow of the Colossus, Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance, Gran Turismo 3, Ratchet & Clank, Jak and Daxter, Tomb Raider. On my Game Boy emulator, Pokemon Emerald. On my GameCube, Mario Kart. Those are some of the childhood games that I grew up playing. Dragon Ball Z, Budokai Tenkaichi 3. which I just heard that they are now working on a Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4. So the future is looking bright, not only for the Steam Deck, but for the gaming community, the anime community as well. Of course, like I've said, I've really been enjoying my Steam Deck. I will be taking it with me every time I go traveling, anytime I really go anywhere and I know I'm going to be sitting there for a while, I'm bringing my Steam Deck. Of course, with as many people say, the only drawback with the Steam Deck is battery life. If I'm playing intensive games like Black Ops 3, any pretty much modern day title, the Steam Deck is going to die within 1 to 2 hours. Now, if I decide to play my emulators, then of course they don't draw that many wattages off the battery, so I'm able to really probably last it somewhere between 4 to 5 hours, maybe 6 at most. So realistically, at some point I will be getting a extra battery pack to clamp on the back of the Steam Deck. Currently what I have on it now is this, I believe, TPU case that I bought right when I ordered my Steam Deck. It came with the case as well as 2 screen protectors, 2 thumbstick knobs, or actually 4, because 2 black ones as well as 2 white ones, all for $17. Other things I plan on buying besides the battery pack will be a terabyte SSD for the Steam Deck. I am one of those people who believe in having a lot of storage. So a terabyte for the internal as well as a terabyte for the external will be a really good fit. I will most likely go ahead and change the analog sticks as well to some more suitable ones that won't have stick drift in a later future. Now, the sound quality on the Steam Deck is the best I've ever seen from a handheld device. Not only do we have a 3.5 jack for regular headphone support, the thing also has Bluetooth, so we can connect AirPods, any Bluetooth headset to it. It has a built-in microphone for those games that you want to talk to people on. I really like the fact that I can still play the game with my friends, and we're talking about a game like Apex Legends that's crossplay, playing with them while I'm either on the road, in the kitchen cooking, anywhere, as long as I have a stable internet connection. For those moments when I don't want to play a internet-based game, I'm gonna switch over to my emulators, which is nice and user-friendly. It's not a hassle to bring up or play, and bring some nostalgia back to my life. So I'm giving the Steam Deck a 9.5 out of 10. The only reason why it doesn't have the 10 is because of the battery life. That's easily fixable. Get a battery pack that attaches on the back of the Steam Deck and you can keep on pushing. My girlfriend already regret not getting one. My mom is investing in getting one, as well as some of my friends want one as well. So if you haven't made up your mind and you like old titles like me and being able to move around while playing newer titles as well, get the Steam Deck. Don't forget to drop a like on this video. Make sure to subscribe if you're brand new for more Steam Deck content, because I will be uploading this on this channel if I don't create a new channel. And I'll see you guys on the next video.